we're back continuing on the story from last time. I really don't know how much more story there is. This could actually be a very short episode. But today, we need to go visit this guy. But before we visit this guy, I want to see about the last two things of the event, like the two different things that we have yet to even look at. So first, we have Vigilance at Sea. During Lantern Rite, Wu Xing, again with the names, the navigator of the fleet, seems to be preparing for a unique training test. For the best. Vigilance at Sea. Yeah, it doesn't matter where the name comes from. I suck at all names.
Don't rush.
And please stop telling me not to run. If I want to run, let me run. I don't do much of that anymore. I need to get back into it. It's kind of cold out to do it now, though. Maybe when spring comes. Oh, please don't tell me we have to... I missed. We have to do the thing where we have to go around all the boat and collect coins or whatever again. I hated doing that. Long time no see, MC and Paimon. Happy Lantern Rite. Thank you. You. Paimon also wishes you well. Happy Lantern Rite. We've seen that the Alcor has a lot of seaborne goods and decorations, and it's as bustling as in the city. Looking great, no? All the decorations were handpicked by the captain. She wanted her brothers and sisters on duty to feel like they were at home for the festival. Not only that, before the Lantern Rite, the captain gave each of us a bonus and organized several big feasts. The food for every feast is ordered from reputable restaurants, such as the Wayman restaurant, which we always frequent, and... yeah, I'm skipping the names. Everyone ate and drank their fill. Paimon wants to check those out too! Of course, because you love to eat food. Wow! Bonus in a feast? That's great! Paimon had no idea that Beto also had such an eye for detail. Actually, the captain has always been meticulously keeping the fleet's affairs in order. Not only do we crew members get paid very well, but during past Lantern Rites, she also prepared gifts for our families. Before the captain got some business information from the Tianquan about how to improve management systems for the Crux. Crux? Crux? I'm going to just say Crux. The revenue of the fleet has soared, so the captain has also increased our pay. In this way, the crew will be in tip-top shape for any challenge. When the new recruits hear about how well the Crux fleet treats its crew, they'll be extra motivated. New recruits. During Lantern Rite, shouldn't everyone be on vacation? You guys seem to be working overtime. It's not like that. Don't worry. The captain has done all the research in advance. Some of the crew were given early leave, while others were given days off later on. Thus, everyone gets time off, and there will always be someone to man the Alcor. I was among the group that got the earlier vacation time, and I came back to my post completely refreshed. I'm currently getting ready for my training examination, Vigilance at Sea. Vigilant? What now? Is it a new challenge? Yup, you guessed it. During the past 2 years, the volume of seaborne trade in Liyue Harbor has been soaring, and many people have joined up as sailors. Taking to the high seas is a matter of patience, bravery, and perception. These are highly demanded qualities. Sailors have to be well trained in order to navigate safely. In addition to obtaining the 4 major qualifications and the 5 minor qualifications, each total 9 navigation-related qualifications stipulated by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. 2 years of maritime training and apprenticeship are also required. That is a lot of training. 9 qualifications and 2 more years of training? Holy mackerel! That's so demanding. It's no big deal. After all, it's far better to undergo rigorous training and preparation for work than to go out to sea and encountering an unpleasant surprise unprepared. The Ministry of Civil Affairs organizes most of the training courses. Anyone with a passable knowledge of sailing could coast by them. These subjects aren't too difficult. Of course, some ships will also have to traverse dangerous waters, which will hopefully give them some experience. Given the experience of the Crux fleet in dealing with rough sea situations, I'm starting to trip up. We at the Ministry of Civil Affairs have organized an intensive navigation training program. Not we at. I was about to say, is she part of this ministry? Sailors who pass the training get a deep sea navigation certification on completion, as well as some rewards prepared by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Considering I have the best knowledge of the surrounding waters, the captain has tasked me with planning this training examination. Wait a minute. Speaking of sailing, you two are pretty good with the Wave Rider, no? Do you guys want to give it a try? If you don't mind, I would also like you guys to give me some feedback about this test, positive or negative. That way, I will be able to improve it in a timely manner. Well, Paimon wants to see how much skill the crew needs to navigate the high seas. And there's a bonus reward too. It's a win-win for us. Let's give it a try. Such vigor. Then I'll mark you guys down as Vigilance at Sea examination for the Vigilance at Sea examination. Please do your best. Vigilance at Sea has both a multiplayer Billowing Waves mode and a single-player Tranquil Waters mode. You may obtain all rewards by completing challenges in either mode. Well, obviously, I'm doing the single-player Tranquil Waters mode. Vigilance at Sea has 3 stages. Before each challenge begins, a stage will be chosen randomly. View gameplay details for rules of different stages. The Wave Rider...
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
I don't know what symbols you're talking about. The Wave Rider will not be able to use its heavy cannon when the challenge begins. You'll gain random techniques by collecting prop lamps in the stage. Make use of these techniques to smoothly sail through the challenge. Holy crap, how much instruction is there? During the challenge, the Wave Rider's HP will be replaced by durability. Isn't that kind of the same thing? In Billowing the Waves mode, once your Wave Rider's durability is depleted, you will lose all the challenge coins you have already gained and enter the Voyage Observer state. Your Wave Rider will not be able to collect any challenge coins or prop lamps in this state. You will exit this state after a while, and your Wave Rider can participate in the challenge again. In Tranquil Waters, once your Wave Rider's durability is depleted, the challenge will end and your score will be calculated. Can you shut up? I'm reading your instructions. The more challenge coins you have at the end of the challenge, the higher your final score will be. Woo! So much reading. Wait, where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, this way? Wait, no. Do we talk to her again? Yeah, we do. Sea conditions are consistent and there are no other vessels in target waters. Very suitable for kicking off Vigilance at Sea. Let's start Vigilance at Sea. Okay, be sure to give it your all. I can't be too sure if I'm actually giving it a mile. Yeah, no, start. I like the solo play. Oh. Okay. The Floating Lantern's Mystique. A great number. Oh, we're not going to be able to read it all. All right. So, whoa, why you moving? Why you moving? Oh, that's not good. I guess that's how you can lose some health. Wait, what about that? Ooh, that gives you a nice little boost. No, they're about to disappear? No. I'm still trying to get used to... Are the fireworks safe? No, come on, turn a little bit better. I don't know what all these lanterns do. Oh, that's what it was explaining. I lost some health. Was it because I hit the blue thing? Are you not allowed to hit the blue things? Are the red things, do they give you more health? That's just the same color as the fireworks. Could change challenge points. Okay. So as long as they match, right? Uh-oh. Wait. I'm doing horribly. I'm guessing the red ones don't give you more health even though they have hearts on them. I feel like that would make sense. Before I run out of time, I don't care if I lose another heart. I'll be okay. I feel like I did really bad. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. Let's go to the events tab and see how poorly I did. Vigilance at sea. Oh, does the score keep building as you do it more and more and more and more and more? Gameplay details. Okay. Okay, so we got the idea for how that works. I'll just have to do it better when we get to the half episode. Behind the scenes! In Liyue Harbor, an adventurer is busy with a certain task. Alright, let's go to that.
Want to go next?
Yeah, I'll say I did very terribly at that.
Liyue's tourist spots.
Please shut up, Zhongli. We'll get to you soon enough. Just not yet. It's only 2 days until this event is gone. Which means I gotta crack down on getting it all done. And I will. Doggies! Love dogs. Zhao Chin? Is that how you say your name? Did this area get cleared? Huh. I think it should have been cleared already. What a headache. You're the traveler. My apologies. I was too busy. I didn't even notice you. What are you so busy with? So it's like this. For this year's Lantern Rite Festival, we at the Liyue Harbor's Adventurers Guild have been dispatched by the Ministry of Civil Affairs to help with some Terry task? Or Terry? I don't know if that's right. I'm not familiar with that word. The Millelith are primarily responsible for patrolling the city and other key areas. We, on the other hand, get to go out and clear out some monsters, along with those good-for-nothing bandits, too. Speaking of which, you're a registered adventurer as well, aren't you? I've heard plenty about your exploits. What did you hear about me exploiting? If you want, you can help us out, too. What do you say? Isn't this supposed to be the holidays? Well, since we're helping the ministry during a holiday, they're providing additional compensation for our efforts. That's nice. So should any adventurers be willing to take on these commissions, they'll be able to collect more rewards upon completing their task. How much additional compensation are we talking about? Trust me, it's plenty. That depends on how much work I still have left. All right. I knew you wouldn't just stay idle. I'll be sure to mark down all the locations already confirmed by the guild. Also, please take this miniature launch tube. Should you accept one of the commissions, remember to launch some fireworks after you clear out an area. After you launch some fireworks, we will send someone to designate the area as cleared. And then we will adjust the overall plan in accordance with the area that has been cleared. That sounds pretty strategic. Yeah, this is the Lantern Rite Festival after all. We can't let anything go wrong. People are more tense than a stretched cord right now. Doggy! That was a weird sentence to me. Doggy! Never mind this for now. I'll go take a look at the situation. Need to make reports and land later. Complete digging dirt 1. Go to challenge. So this is where we're digging dirt. Let's go dig dirt! Digging dirt could be fun. It can become really hard on the hands, though. Are you kidding me?
Stabilize.
Lightning flash!
Let go.
Here. I just go to collect one flower and it ends up being a whopper flower. That's right. It's your punk roots now. All right, let's go to the challenge. Where at? Behind the scenes. Defeat 9 opponents. Yes, hold hands.
Take this.
That didn't go well.
Real or black?
I guess it did hit all 4 of them, just not the big guy. Wait. More of you guys. Here, take this. Thank you. And boom. And we ain't got Chi-Chi's ability back yet. Another one down. Another one down. That's easy enough. Arr. Why is there the chest icon like this was a ley line? Open. Woo! I thought I had to launch things myself. All right, I guess we'll continue on to the next. On to the next one. Behind the scenes right down here. And Drippy dropping on his head. Woo! That didn't go the best I could have. Uh-oh. Here. Ow! You were supposed to get frozen, not hit me. Okay, no, I can't have you shoot me with your electricity while I'm standing in water. Please die. Thank you.
I see everything.
Boom. So quick. Uh-oh. Yo, you flip? I didn't know his dude flipped. Hold up. Aether needs his health back. And Chi-Chi definitely got some owies off of that. Heal up your owies, Chi-Chi. That works. Hero's Wits. More physical enhancement door. Oh, we gotta go up. And whoosh. Oh, come on. Go down a little. There we go. Where they at? There they at. Woo! Yeah.
Lightning flash.
Excuse me.
Eyes.
Take them out nice and quickly. Where are your reinforcements? Here they are. Let's go ahead and just hit him with this. We're about done with this challenge for now anyway. Just gotta take you out and boom! Son! Thank you for all the masks and the hood, horns. I was about to say hoodies. They were not wearing hoodies. How dope would they be if they wore hoodies though? And that's that. I will do the rest again when it's half episode time. The early half episode. All right. I think it's time to get back to like the actual mission before time runs out in 2 days and 12 hours. You and Connie, you have agreed to look separately for clues about the woman in Dvorak's story. Now it's time to meet up. Wait, now it's time to meet. I thought I had to go meet Zhang Li because we got the bamboo shoots, not the mushrooms. The bamboo shoots for the soup. We were supposed to meet up with them with it, but then we got sidetracked by absolutely everything. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think the next part is going to the funeral parlor. They're just giving the wrong description for... They're giving the overall description for the whole thing. Which just makes the wrong description for what we're doing at the moment. Hold up. Before we go to Zhongli, there's something I want to get because I realized I was able to get it now.
Thank you. The key here is consumer psychology.
That kid sounds extremely grateful. Yes, hello. What do you have to offer to me? Here we go. Memory of immovable crystals. Immovable. That's not a word. Okay, cool. You could purchase up to 4 of them? And I only got 2. And I own 2 of them. That means I haven't applied them because I haven't switched back to Aether because Zhongli does I feel like a better version of what Aether does when you have him resonate with Geo. I should probably do it so I can get rid of those and put them on Aether. 'Cause I just want to trick out Aether. I knew there'd be more to this overall because we hadn't we haven't met Yunjin yet in all of this, and she is on the poster or the banner or whatever you want to say for the whole event. Hey, it just became daytime. It was nighttime just a second ago. Which sounds weird, all disjointed like that. Ado.
Oh. All right, let's take a break here.
Wait, are you all performing together?
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
People have one of those?
Are you just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight? Okay.
That was rapping? You're freaking me out a little. Wow. We'll go with that.
After everything
Sounds
we've
less rude.
been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
What are you talking about? I saw you like 5 episodes
All
ago.
this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
She always has to make it weird.
Invisible audience?
That's the weird part.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
I bet.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Huh?
Come on, knock it off.
I'm confused at it.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry.
Because you're talking about
because
confusing
Director
things.
Who's here to explain it all.
Are you really?
There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With
It sounds
my
more like a
words,
nursery rhyme.
Xinyan's chorus and Yunjin as our mentor,
Those are all slant
we'll
rhymes.
take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
There was a lot of slant rhymes in that. Do I have to say heck yeah? I don't want to say heck yeah. I really don't want to say heck yeah. Heck yeah.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
No, don't you worry about
think so.
that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Have you seen Zhang Li, Director Who?
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends. It's a real pity
Like
that he
really
couldn't
old
be around
friends?
for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Oh, you mean at the funeral parlor in general?
Well, now you know.
Not
The
Leo Way?
Wangshan Funeral Parlor
general?
is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new. I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Honestly, I feel like Who's How would be the type of person that you have a closed casket and you open it and balloons would pop out from the dead body. Just based on her personality.
Oh, sure thing. I'm all ears.
You don't look like it.
Traveler in Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill.
I was planning on teleporting as close as I could.
When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses.
Oh, you think that he would
You
miss a
should
good
join
meal?
us too. It'll be a riot.
Oh, Paimon won't miss a
If
good meal.
there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
That's not how it works. That is not how that job works in the slightest. Okay, let's go find Zhang Li. Huh. This is actually exactly where I thought he would be. Because I can't remember where... Whoa, what is that? Oh, I see the antlers. Because I can't remember where everywhere is called. I'm already bad with names. How am I going to remember what things are called when you're talking about locations? I'm not trying to read it. I'm trying to collect the poor lapis because it's good for sending your characters. Are they having like a hot pot over here or something?
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer and illuminated bird number 2!
This is not their names. Greetings, everyone. Long time no see.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Is that the voice he's always had? It's been a long time since I've seen him.
But you know, if you're so
Almost
curious,
100 episodes.
you can always go and check it out for yourself.
More like 90.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times.
Oh.
I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Oh.
Hey, here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
I bet like
Impeccable
2
timing.
episodes late. Oh, but still impeccable timing. He puts the bamboo shoots in the cooking mechanism.
Traditionally,
Yeah,
bamboo
that's all I
shoot
got.
soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism. Is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
What a name.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind.
How about an
She
Instant
seems
Pot?
to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
Like you do with
I trust that you
all
found
the
the
Adepti.
answers you were seeking during your recent journey.
Yes, I guess.
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Of course.
Oh, Zhang-Li, Huta told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses.
Was that your
She said
impersonation of her?
performance. She must be in the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight.
I can see that.
Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance.
Wait, why don't all 3 of you come?
As for the banquet, since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
A mere consultant.
Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
He really loves to downplay himself.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
As does a lot of heated foods. Most, I would say. If not all. Piping hot bamboo.
Stabilize.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's some foul meat. Alright, time to go back to Liyue Harbor. Are we on for the performances? It looks like we're going to the stage. Alright, alright. Come on down here. Oh, Right into the cuts. We're pretty far off from it still. Yeah, it's gonna be a short episode.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hitao, and this is a little something called...
The Blaze Lilies!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you two buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze.
I'm cringing right now.
I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo!
Yeah!
I didn't enjoy that.
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
He just can't chill, can he?
Master, listen!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Oh my gosh, she has such an
Take it
ego.
to Liu Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Don't you need it, like, now?
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
And between facades and familiar faces. Wait, is this still going on? Kinda. Oh, it's the dinner party. Wait until the following night. 7 to midnight. You mean like tonight or like literally I have to go one more day? Let's see. I don't know if that really popped up like considering before midnight or what. The event always looks pretty. I'll say that.
want to
Lantern
go
Rite
next?
always looks nice. Yeah, I gotta wait till the
If you'd
next
like to
night.
see Liyue's tourist spot.
Please shut up, Zhongli. So now we gotta wait 24 hours. Cool.
I have a few
Now it should spark up.
Hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hotel for dinner.
This way?
We'll be meeting at Shinyue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list.
All right, I'm there.
Expected of the parlor director. Always so generous. Come on, let's go.
You done, Paimon? I'd say it was still 1 meter higher. I felt like we were about level with it. Who all is gonna be here?
So that's how it is.
Ah.
Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
So it'll be
I've
all
long
them,
heard that your knowledge
the 3
encompasses
girls,
all
and the
things
Traveler and
old
Paimon.
and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
Wait, they just met for the first time now?
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Oh, we interrupted.
So many people here. Oh,
What do you mean there's only 4?
Hotel invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
I'm learning a lot. I'm becoming musically cultured. I'm learning a lot.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
Did we not want to sit next to anybody?
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Wow.
Xiangling came up with a new recipe?
That's mean.
Let Paimon try!
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic
But I
of
heard the door
our
open.
conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver.
Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone.
We're missing 3 someones.
Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
Who be this
Seems like
guy?
it's almost time.
Huh? Huta went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be Kuching? Ningguang? Or Captain Beto?
I feel like rule of thumb is
She
never going to be
didn't
who gets
clarify.
their name thrown
And
out.
as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
But suddenly the door to the restaurant bursts open as if struck by a hurricane.
We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right?
Who is we?
The Conqueror of Demons and I are both
Ah!
and whoosh, we made it just in time.
Paimon surprise. Oh. So is Zhao is also. Zhang
I
Li.
see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Look at him try to play off like
The
you don't know
director
him.
didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
You don't know what to say. How come though? A few days ago at Wang Shuin. Wow, this is the longest it's ever been on screen.
It's almost lantern right. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
So they're
The
aware.
director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
But he doesn't have money. That's why it
Then
troubles
why
him.
would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenshao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
Would you have been able to afford it even if you did find it?
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
There he
Freudian
goes
slip.
again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
We're old friends, although I don't know if you would consider it.
Great. You two sit together.
Yay!
You should take a seat too, director.
Are we waiting for one more person?
Finally remembered me. When we arrived just now, the host at Shinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Is there one more person coming, or is that Paimon's seat and Paimon just floats instead of sits? The delicious looking food arrives, the pleasant scent fills the air.
Paimon would have never guessed the person
Curious to
Huta
begin
went
eating.
to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
We meet a lot of people.
Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him.
Does he know you?
You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows.
That's not necessarily
Hard
a
to
yes.
imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Okay, he answered it.
Likewise.
Look at him being polite.
It's a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite. No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu,
Xiangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons, please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Belated isn't the right word to use here. Also, why are you talking like that?
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
Belated was the best you could do in one of
to be so polite.
terms of fancy. What?
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
I'm curious about how she did it.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Another flashback. Not long ago, I Wang Shu in again.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Yeah, for someone that works with the dead.
Adeptus Xiao, guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh.
I don't think she's at the right spot. Nobody is there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
77?
Is there something you need?
This is a lot of talking and cutscene, isn't it?
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
Makes sense.
There might be other reasons.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
Are we gonna have another
It's
flashback?
pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Was he worried about his karma?
You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, if
So fire, water, ice, geo,
there won't be any lasting consequences.
animo,
But I didn't.
and then I'm the
expect there
wild
to be
card.
So many people.
which I have
There's
a
no
show.
need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same.
Has he ever met Bennett?
And
Chung
did you
Yoon?
just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I feel like Bennett probably has a lot of bad energy on him.
Yoon, I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Wait, we heard about the stove guy, didn't we? Seemed pretty quiet today. Is everything okay? I used to being around so many people. We'll go with the first one.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend.
Ooh.
Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
That's good to hear. Give everything you don't eat to Paimon.
Wait, what?
She agreed at first too. Huh? The wind?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
Fendi!
Cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
It must be.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
The door of the restaurant gets blown open by a gust of wind again.
You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
I just realized his hair has the same coloring to him as Zhao. Or similar, at least.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
Isn't it already out on the one empty seat?
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She
The shadow
no
is
doubt
shifting on her
the one
nose.
with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
He didn't even wait for a response.
It's you. Oh, isn't this Genu?
Genu?
Oh no, he's gonna give away his pen name.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. Ah, how I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti,
except for the writer.
You're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
He's an old pal too. Looks like Zhao knows him too. Let's just say he's an old pal.
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Did they?
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh.
Oh, we're getting another flashback.
When I happened to run into this.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember?
That's his cover.
Bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right.
I'm sure there's places they gotta be quiet.
Bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
So that's how it was. Let's see.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land.
She got over there quick.
There's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know.
Because he lived it.
From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
Pray tell, why would she suspect that? Literally, one side of the table is adeptus.
So, you're an adeptus?
Or adepti.
Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I
doesn't
don't
know
have
to
much
dodge
knowledge in that
topics.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon, play along.
Huh?
Don't want to blow covers, do you?
Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up.
Please, none of your rapping.
If I were to give it a go, I'd make
Please
it
no, please no, please no,
an
please no.
old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chen Yun's right. It's not our fault.
Come on, watch and learn. This is from Hauto and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liua will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh? The music festival wasn't planned beforehand.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you. You must feel grateful. Very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liua Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly. And we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come
It's
together
definitely a
with
long
all of you
celebration.
at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
Does this help Zhao out?
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Zhao,
What's with the urgency?
are you done eating? Want to head out for a walk? I ate too much. Can you come take a walk with me? Let's go to the first one.
Sure.
Why is he so unsettled?
Have you two finished eating?
I guess so.
It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
Don't worry. We'll be back soon.
Okay then.
Why can't Paimon be involved? We won't forget to come back for you, Paimon. Leave the kiosk.
Are you all right?
I should be the one asking you that. Yeah, you've been seeming pretty unsettled the whole time.
It's hard to describe.
I'm familiar with gatherings like this.
It's not that.
You can see it
There were
next to
those
two
among
adepti.
the adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated.
Sounds like Cloud Retainer and Manaping in the past. I understand. It's all Zhongli's fault.
That's not what I meant. Or perhaps I should say Rex Lapis is really good at adapting to human life. You could say that he actually enjoys doing so.
Yeah.
And that's something I might never be able to do.
You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Strange in a good way?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come.
He's an extreme introvert.
All the guests
I
today
feel
would be
him.
acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be.
No one would have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now.
Only if you're comfortable with it.
But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him.
Ah,
The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear.
that's bad.
Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him.
Bosacious?
Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're
not.
No.
What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too.
Why?
You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Xiao, don't pull any luminostatic wind cyclings on us. I don't even know if I said that right.
Why would I? Anyway.
Is that a way of saying don't run away?
Please wait.
What?
There's another reason why I came looking for you.
Butabito.
Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
No problem, we'll do that.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Definitely not. How could Paimon live? Let's return to the kiosk. Feel like we've been at this feast for like the past half hour.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Yes.
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Let's try to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Is Venti just trying to out him?
When it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet You made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors? Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes. It's not a big deal.
It's gonna come down to either the Traveler or Xiao.
Xiangling, the disciple of an Adeptus, the Stove God's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition. The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does everybody gotta put everyone on the spot?
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Because we are.
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, everybody's just pointing to a different person.
Don't get me involved in this.
Ooh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh?
It's just gonna keep
Now
going
you're
and
nominating
going.
me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here.
Let's just let Paimon do it.
Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
So you gonna say it's Zhongli?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
It's Paimon.
Oh, that's right.
Paimon. Paimon.
Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people.
Everybody turn your sights on Paimon.
Wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though.
Huh? Who else is there?
Take a look in the mirror.
Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
You're the only one that floats like that.
That was unexpected!
She seems to be the most welcoming to it, too.
Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
This is all gonna go to her head.
The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right?
Of course. You're the best travel companion ever.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
That was easy.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
Like when we call Paimon emergency rations.
Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
Nope, Paimon can do it.
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us.
You forgot to list her as emergency food.
Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, Here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Oh my gosh. Amidst everyone's laughter and applause, Paimon clumsily lights the incense. You all have a relaxed heart-to-heart chat all the way until nightfall. Didn't night already fall? Now that everyone's had their fill of delicious food and tea, it is time to say goodbye. Are we actually going to go around and say goodbye to people, or is it just going to be like, boom, that's it?
It's getting late.
We're going to say goodbye to everyone.
I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Thanks for the treat, Director.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time.
Shouldn't you ask someone else to throw something and invite you?
It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
So you're taking all the 4 stars?
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will. I actually have no clue what you're talking about.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
Is it okay if it's happy poems about death?
We'll catch you all
Venti?
later then.
Is that okay? That's probably
Don't
what's going
forget
to
to
be.
return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Bye.
Well then,
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do.
Yeah, don't call him that out on the
I
streets.
live as
People
a
are
mortal
listening.
in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
Let's stop teasing him now.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past?
Yes.
The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable.
Have you seen Thor and Love and Thunder?
But whether to me,
all the Erika
Streetward
gods.
Rambler, Cloud Retainer,
That movie also
or
sucked.
Younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans, are something more akin to close companions.
Like a
This
Paimon?
was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise. So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Rex I mean, Zhongli. What you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery.
Why not catch
After
up?
that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli.
You don't want to talk to the
Everyone's
introvert?
gone now.
Help him open up a little bit more?
Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends.
It's because you ran out of food to eat.
At least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler.
It's my honor.
Good that you're aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
I think he just wants to leave.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave.
Yeah, so we're coming.
The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling's mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
And he just poofs away. And that is that. Hold up, before I end off the episode. Festival details. Anecdotes. Completed, completed, completed. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that will be it for this episode. Everything else will be a half episode. So thanks so much for watching. Until next time on the half episode. And when we get back to regular stories. Doses.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. You roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was